Hi everybody, Greg Volsko here with the latest and greatest from the Mount Juliet Library Film Collection, this time with a holiday twist. I've asked all my colleagues here at the library to give me a list of their top 3 favorite holiday movies, their desert island movies, the ones that they couldn't do without, the ones they see every year that have become part of their family tradition. Now, before we hit the top 3, it's interesting to note that we had 3 films tie for 4th place. So here's our honorable mention list. First, Frank Capra's Hollywood classic, It's a Wonderful Life, starring Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed and a host of great character actors. Also, we've got the 1951 production of Scrooge, the English production starring the legendary Alastair Sim. And finally, from CBS television in 1966, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. All wonderful holiday memories, but here are the top 3. At number 3, and our only true Christmas musical, from 1954, directed by Michael Curtiz, It's White Christmas, starring Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney, Danny Kaye, and Vera Ellen. The Irving Berlin classic Christmas song made its first screen appearance in the 1942 film Holiday Inn, which starred Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. Now, Astaire was scheduled to play Phil Davis opposite Crosby's Bob Wallace until he had a chance to look at the script. Astaire declined, citing that the Phil Davis character was too unsophisticated for the screen persona Astaire had established. Astaire was replaced by Donald O'Connor, hot off his rousing success in 1952's Singin' in the Rain. But he stepped aside when illness overtook him just before the beginning of principal shooting. That made the way for Danny Kaye, who turned in an irresistible performance, particularly as Bing Crosby's sister. No film has so clearly captured the holiday season in the Big Apple as much as our number 2 film, the 20th Century Fox production of Miracle on 34th Street, starring Maureen O'Hara, John Payne, and a very young Natalie Wood in her first feature role. With New York's iconic Macy's store as the film's setting, it is interesting to note that all of the exterior footage used in the film was shot at the 1946 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Miracle on 34th Street garnered 3 Academy Awards, including a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for Edmund Gwen's portrayal of Kris Kringle. Miracle on 34th Street was ultimately inducted into the Library of Congress National Film Registry in 2005. Now, as loved and as honored as this film is, when it came time to release it back in 1947, Fox studio head Darryl Zanuck, for whatever his reasons, demanded an advertising campaign based on misdirection. The film opened on June 5, 1947, of all days, and the original trailers did not mention Christmas, Macy's, or Santa Claus, not once. You can view these stealth trailers at the YouTube link at the description below. While director Jon Favreau is known by most moviegoers as a creative force behind the Iron Man Marvel Films franchise, his first success came with the Mount Juliet Library staff's favorite Christmas movie. From 2003, it's the New Line Cinema production of Elf. Now, the Elf concept had been knocking around Hollywood for over a decade, initially seen as a vehicle for Jim Carrey. Original script treatments told a much darker tale of Buddy the Elf's search for his place in the world. After several rewrites, the goofy but heartwarming holiday classic gave Saturday Night Live alum Will Ferrell his first, and many say, his best role as a film actor. Now, 2 other actors in the cast went uncredited, but both made critical contributions to the story. The first was the head workshop elf, Ming Ming. If you look closely, you'll recognize a grown-up Peter Billingsley, who is remembered as the irrepressible Ralphie in A Christmas Story. And who can forget Maurice LaMarche? Who's Maurice LaMarche, you ask? Well, you may not know his face, but you'll certainly remember his voice. Yes, Buddy the Elf's first exposure to carbonated beverages, a popular cell phone ringtone during the first decade of the new century. Well, folks, that's our top 3. You can check out these films plus a wide selection of holiday movie classics, including a whole slew of seasonal movies from the Hallmark Channel at your Mount Juliet Library. On behalf of your friends at the Mount Juliet Library, this is Greg Volsco, wishing you and all those you love the most joyous and memorable of holiday seasons. Now, y'all may be able to have a good time and enjoy everything at the holidays. Me? I'm going to be a little busy. Ho, ho, ho!